What's up and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our YouTube channel here, all about Marvel's Champions. This is your host, Stark Matter Wolf, here at the Wolf Center Champions, where we do everything Marvel Champions. Today, we're going to be unboxing X-23. We're so close to unboxing every single hero pack from release up until now, besides 3 that are out of print and kind of unobtainable at the moment. But we are going to be unboxing X-23. If you guys are new here, welcome and hi. We do everything Marvel Champions. Right now we're focusing on unboxing the entire collection. Once we finish unboxing the collection, we're gonna go ahead and doing a deep dive of the hero specific cards, of rating and reviewing them. We'll read every single card and we'll review the hero off of 5 categories. After that, well, we got a lot of content coming your way. Gameplay, deck lists, and if it's Marvel Champions, it's going to be here. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you so much for returning. Let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. X-23 unboxing. You guys ready for this? Finally, I get to add this awesome hero to my deck. Pretty cool, pretty exciting character. This is the clamshell here. But what's really cool about X-23 is that she has multiple readies. She can ready so many times. This is her poster here. And with her honey badger, she can do super awesome stuff. All right, so X-23 hero pack. As a clone of the mutant Wolverine, X-23 shares his claws and healing factor. Having been exploited by the facility as a child, she has become a fierce protector of the young and the innocent, especially of her own clone and adopted sister, Gabby. Here is new card type, player side scheme. We got new keyword assault, linked card title, and then we have piercing and victory. So here, this product comes with 4 linked cards to the player side scheme, specializing found in pre-built. These cards are found after the divider card in the back of the pack and should be set aside during setup while playing with the pre-built deck. The way link cards work is they're linked to the side scheme. If you defeat the side scheme, then you get access to those cards. It took me and my buddies forever to figure that out, but let's see here. It says, while in play, player side schemes function in the same as side schemes from the encounter deck, except that they are a player cards and are subject to player side scheme limit. The limit restricts the player to having at most 1 player side scheme in play if 1 or 2 players started the game, or 2 player side schemes if 3 or 4 players started the game. If the players exceed the player side scheme limit, the player chooses and discards player side scheme from the play to their owner's discard pile until there are no longer exists the limit. Each of the player side schemes in this product has the victory X keyword, so schemes are placed in the victory display when defeated. Okay, so one more time. There's limits to player side schemes. That is something I just learned. So what are the limits here? These limits restrict the players to having at most 1 player side scheme in play if 1 or 2 players started the game, or at most 2 player side schemes if 3 or 4 players started the game. Okay, so if there's 4 players, 3 to 4 players, you can have 2 side schemes, player side schemes at a time. If it's 1 player or 2 player, you can only have 1. Okay, crazy. Like these here, this is going to be a huge tip when I do make those videos, is that read these info cards, because they're very good at explaining what and everything, because most of the stuff, everything's introduced, and all the keywords are in there, and it just took me forever. What I would do is when I first started playing Marvel Champions a couple months ago, is I would get a pack, so excited, open it, look at all the cards, start playing. I would not even look at that insert there, and that was a big downfall, because then I would have to figure out, well, what does this mean, and what does that mean, and what does this mean, and what does that mean? Yeah, pretty sure, maybe I was the only one, who knows? This is a fresh pack. This was 2023, wow. Totally just dropped the card, but we have recovered it there. Wow, that is a super fresh pack. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into this unboxing. You didn't click on the video to watch me sniff cards, but you clicked on the video to see this unboxing. So this is the pre-built deck here with extra cards in the back. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So we have X-23 is the hero. She's got 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense, living weapon response. She's an X factor, 5 hand size, 10 hit points. After X-23 takes any amount of damage, ready X-23. Limit once per phase. Her alter ego here is Laura Kinney. 6 recovery, that is a good recovery there. She's got a setup, put X-23 claws into play. Shuffle either Honey Badger, ally, or Sisterly Bond event from your discard pile into your deck, draw 1 card. Okay, so I know she works a lot around Honey Badger, which is her hero-specific ally, which is also right here. So we're going to go over these cards here. This is going to be her X-23 claws. It's a permanent, so the setup, once you get into play, you put these into play here. And this reads here, hero action, exhaust X-23 claws and take 2 damage. X-23 gets 2 attack until the end of the round. Whenever, let's see, after X-23 takes any amount of damage, ready X-23. So what you can do is you can exhaust X-23 claws, you take 2 damage, and X-23 gets 2 attacks. So what you want to do is you thwart, you exhaust, you get 2 attack, you unexhaust, then you attack for 3. After Honey Badger takes any amount of damage, ready X-23. So you can use Honey Badger, right, to thwart for 1, takes 1 consequential, you unexhaust, and then you can attack for that 3 again because you have that end of round. That's just a very small, simple little thing there. You can do a lot of crazy other things with X-23, and here is going to be the rest of her cards. So we're going to put that there. It comes with 2 copies of Animal Instinct. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, she gets X thwart for this thwart, where X is equal to her attack. So she can do, right, makes a basic thwart, she gets X thwart for this attack where X is equal to her attack. So after you do the attack and then you ready up, now you have more attack. You can thwart for 5, take some damage here, exhaust, and thwart for 5 again. Or makes a basic thwart, she gets thwart for this thwart. Okay, so it's only once. So it's only when you activate Animal Instinct that she gets that boosted effect. So you got to make sure that you read your cards. Reading your cards are very important. There's a lot of times where I'm just like, oh, that works. Oh, wait, I read it. Nope, no, it doesn't. Here we go. Max 1 per round is Claw Mastery. Hero action until the end of the round. X-23 gets +2 attack, and her attacks gain overkill while Honey Badger is in play. So if Honey Badger is in play, she gets that kicker, right? So let's say Honey Badger's in play. She now has that kicker. She gains 2 attack, so you attack for 3. Or you can thwart for 3 and then drop Animal Instinct, and then she gains 3 thwart in there, so it's going to be 5 thwart. So pretty cool. I like this. She has a lot of versatility already, I can see. It's going to be super awesome. Let's go ahead and continue with the cards. You get 2 copies of 1 cost event, Regenerative Longevity. Superpower, action, heal a total of 4 damage from your identity and Honey Badger. You get that event card from her alter ego that lets you return it from your discard. It's a 0 cost. When Honey Badger thwarts her attacks, add X-23 matching power to Honey Badger power for this use. Cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Sisterhood. It's a support, 2 cost. Exhaust Sisterhood, discard an X-23 card from your hand. Search your deck and discard pile for Honey Badger and add her to your hand. Shuffle. That's actually really cool. So it's a free search for the ally. So it pretty much puts Honey Badger like as a copy of 2 because you can get that and then you search for it. Here are her upgrades. Okay, so she's got pretty much 3, but this is going to be X-23's upgrade. She's got Pain Tolerance, she's got Grim Resolve, and then she's got Adamantium Lancing. You get 2+ hit points. X-23 gains Retaliate, and her basic attacks gain Piercing. That is really good. You can shred through toughs. Exhaust this card, take 1 damage, generate a wild resource. That's another ready there. After you play X-23 card, including this one, heal 1 damage from her identity. So you can constantly just heal with Pain Tolerance. That's actually really cool there. So that is going to be X-23's cards. She has 2 more here, which are going to be puncture wounds. These are attached to an enemy that X-23 or Honey Badger attached this turn. Attached enemy gets -1. Force responds after the player's phase begins. After the player phase begins, discard this card and deal 3 damage to attached enemy. Okay, so the villain's turn is going to go, and then you then, after that, they will activate and -3 damage to them. That's pretty cool. That is going to be X-23's hero-specific cards there. We're going to have a complete video where we do a complete breakdown over her cards and how to use them and read them. And then we're going to rate them on survivability, versatility, board control, ease of setup, and I believe there's always one more and I always forget it. But and her alter ego. So that is going to be future on the channel. Make sure to subscribe. We're going for 100 subscribers. We're so close to 70. And ladies and gentlemen, let's just knock that out of the park and get through. So this is your little subscriber part. If you're not there, make sure to subscribe. I can't do it without you, but with you I can. So thank you guys so much again. Here is Boom Boom. This is an ally. She comes with the aggression precon. We get Boom Boom. She is X-Force, 3 cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 hit points. Exhaust Boom Boom, Boom Poo Poo, Boom Boom. Add a 1 boom counter to her. Then you may discard Boom Boom to deal 1 damage to each enemy for each boom counter on her. So can I just exhaust Boom Boom and add 1 counter to her? Then you may. So I don't have to. So I'm not going to. What can I just do 10? And deal 1 damage to each enemy for each boom counter on her. Can I just load her up and then boom? Let me know in the comments if that's possible. I think it does the way I read it, because then it says, then you may, saying you must. It says you may, as in you can. But let me know in the comments. We get Richter here, is going to be X-Force. 3 cost ally, 1 Thor to attack. No consequential, oh yeah, consequential damage on both. Just kidding. 3 health. After Richter attacks, discard the top card of the deck. Deal 1 damage to each minion engaged with you for each resource on the discarded card. So this is really good for resource heavy decks like Bishop. If you make him an aggression. You get Shatterstar here. Shatterstar is going to be a 4 cost ally, 2 Thor to attack. 4 health here. Interrupt when Shatterstar attacks a minion. Engage that minion. If you are already engaged with that minion, Shatterstar gets 1 attack for this attack. You get 3 copies of Critical Hit. Play only if there is a side scheme in the victory pile. After you attack an enemy, stun the enemy. So it's a 2 cost condition, stun the enemy card there. Kind of cool. You get more stuns for aggression. Here is Moment of Triumph. After you attack and defeat an enemy, heal 1 damage from your hero for each point of excess damage dealt to that enemy by this attack. I love using this with follow through and the other card, I forgot what it's called, but it helps you draw and stuff. This is going to be Keep Them Busy. It's going to be a player side scheme here. Assault, basic thwarts against this scheme. Use attack instead of thwart. Okay, so if you thwart against this, you're going to use not your thwart, you're going to use your 1 attack towards this here. The player who defeated this scheme removes 5 damage per player, 5 threat from the main scheme per player. Wow, the player who defeated this scheme removes 5 threat from the main scheme. So if there's 4 players, that's 20 threat from the main scheme. That's actually pretty crazy. You get 3 copies here of this upgrade. It's called Now I'm Mad. So 1 cost upgrade, condition, play under any player's control. Max 1 per player. While your hero's remaining hit points are less than half your hero's starting hit points, your hero gets 1 attack and -1 thwart. So if you are like pretty much, if say your starting points are 8, if your hero's remaining hit points are less than half, so you would have to have 3 or below to be able to get that +1 and -1 thwart. Here is the Direct Approach, 3 copies of the Direct Approach. Attached to a non-permanent side scheme. Limit 1 per side scheme. Attached side scheme gains Assault. Basic thwarts against the scheme. Use attack instead of the thwarts. Cool. Here we have the Link card, which is Specialized Training. Each player who does not control a specialized upgrade chooses 1 set-aside specialization upgrade and puts it into play under their control. You get energy, strength, genius. So we'll go ahead and get these over here. This is going to be with the link cards, which are these specialized trainings here. You get surveillance specialist, frontline specialist, defense specialist, and combat specialist. So your hero gets 1 attack, 1 defense, 4 hit points, or 1 thwart here. And then after your hero performs a thwart, exhaust this card, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. So these are really good. I also played them very, very wrong. These are supposed to be linked. So this here is, you add this to your deck, and then these, after you defeat it, you pick one of these. You don't add these to your deck. So definitely played that wrong when I was playing with my buddies, but we learned, and now we know. Here is IPAC, which is a 1-cost support vehicle, X-Force. Play only if your identity has the X-Force trait. Exhaust IPAC and deal 1 face down encounter card to a player. That player draws 2 cards. Here we go. We have X-Bunker. Exhaust X-Bunker and choose a player who has the identity as a mutant's trait. That player searches the top X cards of their deck for any card where X is the number of side schemes in the victory display and adds that card to their hand. So if you have 5 in the victory display, you search 5 and you just add 1 card from there. Here is Endurance, 3 copies, very generic. You add 3 hit points to your hit points and play under any player's control and max 1 per player. I love cards like this. I play them because I play a lot of True Solo. Here is her obligation, Lady Deathstrike. You guys know the drill here. I am going to let you experience these when you get Shadows of the Past. That is going to be her set aside nemesis, X-23's nemesis, and her obligation here. All right, so that is X-23's pre-construction deck. This is the stop card. Put that onto the side. You get 3 copies of Predictable Ploy. It's a justice card. 2 costs. Play only if there is a side scheme in the victory pile. Hero Interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its 1 revealed effects. This is actually pretty good. How have I never seen this card? Well, because I just opened X-23's pack. That is why. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its 1 revealed effects. This is really, really good for any Justice player that also plays victory side schemes. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side because I'm definitely going to add that in there. You get another side scheme here. Victory 0. When defeated, heal 2 damage from each ally. That's actually really good. Rally the troops, and then you get 3 copies of Anticipated Attack here. Play only if there is a side scheme in the victory display. Hero Interrupt. When an enemy initiates an attack, give your hero a tough status card. So that's actually also really good too. You get attacked, all right? No, just kidding. Anticipated Attack. Boom. No attack for me. Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is going to be the unboxing for X-23. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're so close. I think I got like maybe 5 more heroes that I need to unbox, and 2 main core, and 2 expansion boxes. Then we're all caught up. Then we just wait for the Winter Soldier and Falcon, and then yeah, the unboxing videos are gonna be all caught up. There are some heroes and some cards and decks that I have already opened before I started a YouTube channel. One of them is Deadpool, and a few other of like the Wrecking Crew and some other starter hero decks like Ant-Man and all that stuff, like Wave 1, Wave 2. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For more of our unboxing videos, go ahead and click right here. Just kidding. YouTube thinks this is going to be the best video for you. For more of unboxing videos, go ahead and click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. We're going for 100 subscribers. Let's see if we can do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing. So Stark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.